today's video we will see input devices, which are input devices and what is the use of each input device. Okay, input devices. IP means input. What is the meaning of input? Input means what? Accepting the data from the user. Means computer can accept the data from the user. That is called as a input. Then input device means what? From through which device computer can accept information. That all devices is called as a input devices. Input devices are used to provide or supply the data to the CPU for processing. There are some basic input devices: keyboard, mouse, scanner, light pen, joystick, mic. These all are input devices. Through these all devices, computer can accept the information. Means whatever data, whatever information user has given to computer, computer can accept that all information from these devices and it can process. We'll see one by one here. First one is keyboard. You have seen the keyboard. See here, in keyboard there are number of keys here. This is a escape key. If you open any program, if you want to come back from that program, we use the escape key. Here are function keys F1 to F12. These are F1, F2, F3. These all are functional keys. Then here, this is a negation symbol we use for negation purpose. These are the numbers 1 to 9. These are numbers. This is a backspace key. What is the use of this key? See, if you have typed something, if you want to remove that whatever you have typed, if you want to remove that, we use the backspace key. Then here tab key. What is the use of tab key? If you want to move the cursor from that line, if you want to go to next line, then we use the tab key to move from one line to another line. Then caps lock. Caps lock. What is the use of this caps lock? See, if you want to type anything, you can type here. From here you can type. If you have type any word, if you want that word in caps letter, means all letters should be capital, then we use this caps lock button to whatever letter you have typed, it comes in capital letters. That purpose caps lock. Then shift key. What is the use of shift key? If you want to write any particular word is capital only. If you want the word, if you want to type any word, that word first letter should capital, then we use this shift key. Then control key. If you want to use any shortcut keys, we use this control key. Then here is home key. If you want to go to home, we use this home key. Alt key. If you want to see, for example, if you want to run the C program, compile the C program, we use this alt key. Then here are numbers. These are letters, means A, B, C, D letters. Then this is comma. This is less than mark. This is greater than. These all are keys. Then this is up arrow key, down arrow key, left side key, right side key. Then this is print screen key. Then insert. If you want to use insert, this is the insert key. If you want to delete anything, this is a delete key. Then this is page up. If you want to scroll the page up, use this page up key. Page down key. This is num lock. If you want to lock these all numbers, we use this num lock key. This is divide sign. This is multiplication. This is minus, addition. These all are 1 to 9 numbers. This is 0. This is point. If you want to enter, if you want to come to the next line, we use this enter key. We'll see what are the keys available in keyboard one by one here. See here, keyboard. It is one of the most commonly used standard input device. Keyboard is similar to a normal typewriter. You have seen the typewriter. It looks like the typewriter. We use the keyboard for typing. A keyboard mainly consists of 3 types of keys. First one is alphanumeric key, special key and functional keys. We'll see one by one here. First one is alphanumeric keys. Alphanumeric keys means alphabets, means A to Z alphabets. We use here capital letters using caps lock key A to Z, or small letters A to Z. Then numbers are here 0 to 9. Then special characters. These all are special characters. This symbol is called as a pipeline. This is less than symbol, greater than symbol, single inverted comma. This is double inverted comma. This sign is called as a colon. This sign is called as a semicomma. This sign is called as a exclamatory sign. This sign we use for negation purpose. This is at the rate symbol. This is hash symbol. This is dollar sign. This is percent symbol. This is caret symbol. This is ampersand. This is asterisk symbol. This is right parenthesis, means opening parenthesis. This is closing parenthesis. This is minus. Then addition sign. This is division sign. This is backspace, means backslash. This is open curly brace. This is closing curly brace, means right curly brace, left and right curly braces. This is left and right square brackets. Then second one is special keys. These all are special keys. We'll see here. The special keys are used to perform some special task. See, special keys includes, this is enter key. Enter key. If you want to come to the next line, if you want to find out anything, we use the enter key. Return key. Backspace key. If you want to remove anything, we use the backspace key. Then delete key. If you want to delete anything, we use delete key. Home key. Insert key. Control key. This is alt key. Shift key. Page up key. If you want to move the page up, we use this page up key. Page down key. Numlock key. Then if you want to lock the numbers, we use this numlock key. Then caps lock key. If you want any letter, capital letter, then we use this caps lock key, etc. These all are special keys. Then third type is function keys. These keys are used to perform some special operations by a single keystroke. Function keys are, there are 12 function keys, F1 to F12. See, there are some shortcut keys. We'll see one by one. See, cut, copy, paste, select all, save, print, permanently delete. There are some special, some shortcut keys are available. We use that shortcut keys to cut, copy, paste, anything. See, first one is cut. If you want to cut anything, we use the Control plus X, cut. Then copy means Control plus C. This is the shortcut key of copy. Paste. If you want to paste anything, we use Control plus V. Then select all. If you want to select everything, we use mouse. Otherwise, there is a shortcut key to select the whatever written on paper. If you want to select all the paper, whole paper, we use this Control A for select all. Then save. If you want to save any particular data, then we use particular file. We use the Control S for saving purpose. To take print, if you want to take a print, we use the Control P key for print. Then permanently delete. If you want to delete anything permanently, if you have pressed directly delete key, whatever file or anything you have deleted, that it goes in recycle bin. If you want to remove permanently, use the shift plus delete, means that is deleted permanently. Then next input device is mouse. See here, on mouse there are two buttons. This is left button and this is right button. In between the left button and right button, this is a scroll bar. We use scroll bar for to up and down the page. See here, mouse. It is a handheld pointing input device that allows us to control our computer without having typed any instruction through keyboard. Without typing anything, we use mouse for handling the means opening any, if you want to open any particular file folder, if you want to show any figure, we use this mouse for pointing purpose, for opening that. Mouse is very useful in such application and easy to choose specific option from the menu. If you want to choose anything from menu, we use the mouse. If you want to show anything, we use the mouse to show that any particular word. Mouse is a graphical user interface. Mainly mouse has two buttons. We have seen on figure. We have seen in figure there are two buttons, right button and left button, and in between two button there is a scroll bar to move the page up and down. See here, left button. What is the use of left button and what is the use of right button? See, left button is used to point, select or click the required program or tool. See here, if you want to open any particular file or folder, if you want to show any particular image or anything, if you want to point anything, we use the left mouse button for that. For selecting purpose, for showing that any image or anything. Then right button. What is the use of right button? Right button is used when clicked open a pop-up menu. Pop-up menu means, see here. If I have right click here, the small pop-up box will open. In this some next, previous, all these things comes. Yeah, see, if you want to refresh the computer, if you want to rename for file, we use the right button to open that small pop-up box. Mouse has a scroll button also, is used to scroll the page either up or down. See, there is a third, this is one of the input device, scanner. Then we'll see the use of the scanner. See, scanner, this is another input device used to convert any image into electronic form by projecting light on the image and sending the intensity of the reflection at every point. See, if you have any image, otherwise if you have any whatever data you have written on paper, if you want that in electronic form, we convert that image or whatever data you have written on paper, that is converting into electronic form using scanner. A hard copy of an image is fed to a computer system with the help of a scanner. Means if you have any hard copy, we convert that hard copy into the soft copy, means in electronic form using scanner. Scanners are similar to Xerox copier machines. It looks like a similar Xerox copier machine, but we Xerox in hard copy format. This is whatever data you have or image you have in whatever data or image you have hard copy, that is hard copy is converted into the soft copy. Scanner are classified as follows: flatbed scanner, shut-fed scanner, handheld scanner and drum scanner. These are the scanner types. Then another one is light pen. Then light pen is one of the input device. We use light pen as a mouse here. Here working principles of light pen. What is the means how we work on using light pen? When an activated light pen is made to point at a spot on the screen, the electron beam emitted lights up that spot, which is in turn generated an electric pulse that causes the coordinate position of the electron beam to be located. See, if you want to write anything, if you want to draw anything, we can draw or write using light pen directly on the monitor screen. We can write or draw the image on touch screen monitor. Instead of typing anything, we using pen we can write on the we write on the monitor screen. That is the use of light pen. See here, we can write like this. This is a light pen. We can draw the image also using light pen. Then light pen, a light sensitive pen like device that uses a wired connection to a computer terminal. There is a wire connected to the computer. Instead of mouse we use the light pen. Instead of keyboard and mouse we use light pen as a input device. See here, light pen, it is used to write on the screen, means directly we can write on the screen. In touch screen monitors we use light pen to write something on behalf of a keyboard. Instead of using mouse and keyboard, we use light pen for drawing or writing anything on touch screen monitors. Can can be used on a computer screen, TV screen, and smart board. A light pen is a pointing device shaped like a pen which contains light sensors and is connected to a VDU, means visual display unit. Uses of a light pen. What is the use of light pen? She can use instead of keyboard to request further info. Provide quick response to operator enquiry. Means we can give the quick response to the user. Used as input device in CAD application. Means we use this device in mostly we use this device in CAD application, means computer aided design. For drawing any three-dimensional figures, we use light pen in CAD applications. Write and sketch on the screen of CRT tube, means cathode ray tube. See what are the disadvantages of light pen? Light pens are easily damaged. They can only be used on some computer screens, means we cannot use any computer screen. We use light pen on only touch screen monitors. They do not work with LCD screens. They usually lack high resolution capability. What is the use of that? They are used to draw directly onto the screen, means using light pen we can directly draw the image on monitor screen. Advantages: can draw directly on the screen. Light pens are easy to use. They have extremely good positional accuracy on a computer screen. When used for barcode reading, they are lightweight, able to come in direct contact with the barcodes and have no moving parts. See what are the advantages of light pen here. The amount of workspace is reduced when you use a light pen instead of a mouse, because you do not need a flat surface to operate a light pen. See, if you want to use a mouse, we need a flat surface for that mouse. If you hold the mouse on hand, it's not working. For if you want to use the mouse, we need a flat surface for operating the mouse. For light pen, we don't need the flat surface for operating this. Maintenance and value. Buying a light pen to use on your CRT computer monitor is cheaper than buying a touchscreen monitor. The same is true for repairs or replacement. Means for touchscreen monitors are very costly, so instead of that we use the cathode ray tube computer monitors for using light pens. See, there are some advantages of light pen. Allows you to select object on a display screen. If you want to select anything, if you want to show anything, we use the light pen. Then it has greater accuracy and is more precise. It does not need a special screen or a screen coating. It can be used for fine selections and drawing. We use for writing purpose also, and we use for drawing the diagrams also. It draw directly on the screen so that it is more accurate. Disadvantages: one of the main disadvantages is that you cannot erase a pen. Means whatever you have written using that light pen, whatever you have drawn on the screen, you cannot erase using pen. Once you have written something with pen, it stays there. It cannot erase. Light pen are less popular as compared to the mouse. Normally we all are using the mouse and keyboard. Then joystick. Joystick is one of the input device. See here, there is a figure of joystick. See here, this is a figure of joystick. It looks like a car gear. A joystick is an input device and it is a cursor control device Joystick are oftenly used to control video games. We use joystick for playing video games. See here, use joystick as a mouse. We use joystick as a mouse also. See here, another method to use joystick as a mouse. The main use of a joystick is to play computer games by controlling the way that something move on the screen. See, if you want to play the car game on computer, if you want to move that car, we use this joystick for handling that, means moving that car from this track to this track. See, like this. This is example of playing video games using joystick. See, this is car game. I have told about this. Using that joystick, we can play like this. Then output devices. We'll see output devices in next video.